How you doing, folks? Papa Joe here. Sitting here in Rockport, Missouri at the Trails End truck stop. Restaurant, truck stop, whatever. They don't have a lot of truck parking. For you truck drivers, pretty good little restaurant. Ain't the cheapest out there, but it's pretty good. Excuse me. I stop here and have been for years because they normally got some pretty good chicken livers. So tonight I'm hoping to have me some chicken livers and gravy and Texas toast. That'd be my dinner. I've been in here when they was out because they sell out a lot. Have been in here a few times where they hadn't changed their grease enough and I turned them down. So, you know, use your own judgment call. But most times they're pretty daggum good. So that's what I'm hoping to have tonight. But first I wanted to make this video. I got me some new tires today on my truck. No longer have super singles. I don't like super singles. But in the course of giving my tire swapped, I got a phone call. And we shot the bull for a little bit. It was one of my babies, my daughter. Yeah, she's like, what, 34 or something? I doubt if she thinks she's a baby, but yeah, you are. Well, we got shooting bull, and she was telling me her significant other really liked my videos. Thank you, Brett. Said he was a faithful follower. And as soon as they came out, he was watching them. So, appreciate it, young man. So, shout out to you. Now, his daughter, she also happened to be the one that had asked me to do the post for the grandbabies. And she'd got to tell me that her daughter just nuts about my videos. And said she even shared them with her little friends. And that was kind of cool. So, shout out to you, Alli. And being sweetheart that you love this old man on here and what I have to say, figured I'd make this video. How's that for a pronunciation? I'd make this video for little Miss Alli and her peers. So, you just turned 13, sweetheart. Not that long back. So you're coming to that age where pretty soon you're going to know everything. You're going to be smarter than your mama and all that stuff. You're going to have the world figured out. So before you got quiet to there, I figured the old man might put a bug in your ear. A few things you need to think about, sweetheart, and your friends. In this day and age that you're growing up in, there's a lot of stuff going on that really ain't right for kids. And I figured I'd give you my view on them. How's that? One of them, don't be a sheeple. A sheeple. Now what a sheeple is, that you have a herd of sheep and they just kind of go along in a herd, in a group. Wherever one goes, they all go. Well, some people have a habit of doing that. What everybody else is doing, we're going to do it. Sheeple. They're people that act like a herd of sheep. And they just follow the group around. Whatever everybody's doing, then that's what we must want to do. So, you don't want to be one of them. Now, I know you're about to come to the age, if you're not already there, where you're telling Mama, but Mama, everybody else is doing it, but Mama, everybody else has one. No. Don't be a sheeple. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing or what everybody else has got. Now, along with being a sheeple is being a follower. Almost the same. You don't want to be a follower. You don't want to be one of them people at work that is just a regular worker. You want to be a leader. You want to be the trend setter. So when everybody is doing their hair and doing an orange streak and a green streak, I think it looks silly myself. And I see I see grown-ups doing it. It still don't look right to me. So when you see all your friends doing that, you want to do something different. So they're having all theirs dyed. Well, don't dye yours. Do yours in some special cut. And whenever they go say anything to you, you just tell them, that stuff's so old that they're doing. I'm doing something new. This is fresh. You know, be a trendsetter. Be a leader. When you start working, it won't be long now. A few more years, you'll be wanting money. And how do you think Grandpa thinks you should get your money? Working. Not holding your hand out and saying, give me. Work. Earn your money. Well, when you start working, you want to be one of the better ones at doing stuff. Don't be the one that's hiding in the back trying not to work. You want to be the one that's doing damn good at their job so that the bosses and the owners of the company will say, look at Alli, little Miss Alli, she getting after it. We're going to have to watch that girl. She might make a boss one day. So you want to be a leader, not a follower. So when you start work, if you see everybody or a bunch of them that are trying not to work and they're trying to hide away from the work, they're only doing a little bit, just enough to stay out of trouble. No, you agreed to work for them people, and when you agree to work for somebody at whatever wage, then you give them 100%. So you do your job right, and you'll find out, honey, that just doing the job that you're hired for, you'll still be doing better than most of them. Because most of them are like, oh boy, I don't want to work today. I didn't want to come to work. Well, if working was fun, we wouldn't call it work, we'd call it playing. But to be a successful grown-up, you have to learn how to work. And to really be successful, you have to learn to be a leader, not a follower. So there you go. That's my thoughts about that. Now you know Grandpa loves Jesus Christ. You know I love God. And I know you do too. As you get older, you're going to start getting into school, into high school and stuff, and you're going to really start meeting a lot of people that's going to be telling you how silly you are, how stupid you are. You're stupid. You believe that story? That's made up story. That ain't real. Do you really think somebody laid down and died and God just made them get up? That's a fairy tale. You're going to be hearing it. This is starting to aggravate me. I'm having trouble with my tablet. You have to hold tight onto your faith. Your faith comes from here. It comes from your heart. And the people that are going to be trying to tell you that you're wrong, they're trying to do it with this. All of us was born with that little need in our heart that pulls us towards God. Follow that pulling. The people that's doing this, they're being pulled towards mankind, to the world. What did Jesus tell us? Jesus told us that if you love me, you hate the world. If you're of the world, you hate me. We want to be with Jesus. We like Jesus, both of us. So don't let people discourage you. Now, I have recently ordered some CDs, and they are to help people, you and I, and many others, to have ways of, how do I say it, debunking, or how to talk to people that are going to come and attack our religion and our Bibles. And next time I'm home, I hope they're in, and I will be listening to them. And after I listen to them, I'll make videos about them. So here in the future, I hope to give you some help and some ammunition to help you deal with the people that are going to be talking smack about God. So, what else can I tell you, little girl? Let's see. I can tell you, me and Grandma Rose love you. Well, Grandma Rose loves to beat you. Maybe I'll hold you and let her go get a tree and whoop up on you. You think she'll do that? Honey, as a teenager, coming into your teenage years, you're going to have a lot of little issues. A lot of stuff that's going to be confusing you. You're going to have so many of your friends telling you different stuff, and you're not going to know if they're telling you the truth or what. The best thing that you can do, even though by then you're going to be knowing everything, well, remember, your mama used to be your age, and you need to stay real good friends with your mama. Now, I know you get aggravated with her, and I know she tells you no, and all them mean things that parents do. But you know what? Your mama's going to be your best friend and your best tool to help you to figure out a lot of this stuff that's fixing to start coming at you. Because as a teenager, these friends that are going to be telling you all this stuff, guess what? They ain't really got a clue either. They don't know. They're your age. If you don't know, how could they know? All they're doing is telling you something that they heard. And who'd they hear it from? Probably another teenager. So, you need to stay good friends with your mama so that you can talk to your mama. And when you start hearing some of this stuff, some of it's going to be pretty stupid. You need to be able to go to your mama and say, Mama, listen to this nonsense I was told today. What do you think about this? Use your mama for a tool. Use your mama for a weapon against about a bunch of that stupid stuff that you're going to be told. And that goes for any of you other kids watching this. This ain't just for my babies. This is for any young people watching this. You got to be very, very careful. Boys. Now, normally, it ain't a grandpa's place to talk about boys. That's usually up to mom and daddy to talk to their youngins about boys. You know what? I used to be a boy. That fly used to be a fly fixing to be dead. Come kill this fly for me. You gotta be careful, little boys. Little boys that tell you different stories, because they're after more than just a kiss. You better be careful. Don't you trust them. And I don't care what parents out there get mad about me saying that. I don't care. All you little girls, you be real careful. Real careful. You know the old saying, and you've heard people say it, I bet you've heard your parents say, boys will be boys. Well, it's true, they will be. And I know they will be, and that's why I'm telling you, you better be careful. Watch them. All them little stories they tell you, how they love you. Ooh. Don't buy it. Don't listen to them. They're too young to know what love is. Watch them. Not only is it the little boys you gotta watch, be very careful about who you're picking for your heroes. I know in today's world, now in my days, people like the movie stars. And they wanted to be like, well, if I told you names, you wouldn't know who they was, but like movie stars. And in your mama's day, there was a bunch of young rock and roll boys. Backstreet Boys was one of your mama's favorites. And a few others with silly names. Nowadays they're doing the rapper thing and all this. Well, honey, you need to watch and see what them people are doing and listen real close to their songs. Some of their songs is not very good. And if their songs is about treating women bad and calling women bad names, you don't need them to be no hero of yours. Why do you want to like somebody that's going to call women bad names? That don't make no sense, does it? They're out there singing about all this gangbanger nonsense and selling drugs and shooting people. That's evil stuff, honey. You don't want to listen to that nonsense. It's all bad stuff. So before you go picking your heroes or your stars that you just fall in love with, listen real close to what they're singing, what they're saying, what message that they're putting out there for your group. So, like I said, sweetheart, you're coming into some pretty difficult years as a teenager. And I sure hope you have your eyes wide open, questioning everything. Don't take anything that your peers are telling you for granted. Because you know what? Your peers are your age. And they don't know no more than you know. They're guessing. I can't tell you that enough. You need to really get that into your head. That these ones that are telling you stuff, they ain't got a clue. So, well, that's my little bit, honey. I hope it helps you. I hope it helps your friends. I am very honored that you like watching my videos and that you like them. And me and Grandma love you so much. Next time I see you, I think I'm going to let her hold you and I'm going to beat you with a tree. I think today, yeah, if I can pull a tree up, I'm going to beat you with a tree. You're scared, ain't you? Love you, sweetheart. Remember, God loves you. Me and Grandma loves you. Your mama loves you. Brett loves you. You are a well-loved child. The rest of the folks that watch this, y'all remember God loves you too, and I love you too. Y'all have a blessed day now. Good night.